Butești Gorge, Romanian Cheile Butești, is a gorge dug by the Kamenka River in a reef with a length of more than 2 kilometers and a width of 125 meters. The limestone reef was formed 15 to 20 million years ago from skeletons of corals, mollusks, shells, algae, animals and marine organisms that populated the warm waters of the Sarmatian Sea and the Torton Sea, which then covered northern Moldova. In one of the caves, there is a human settlement dating back to the Paleolithic and Mesolithic age. The Butești Gorge is crowned with a cliff that resembles an elephant viewed from the profile. To the east of Duritoarea village is Râșcani district. The Duritoarea stream, Romanian Defileul Duritoarea, a tributary of the Ciuhur River, has caved a deep gorge between the rocks. The steep slopes of the gorge are riddled with caves and grottos and embellished by old rock formations. The Grotto Duritoarea Veche is known as the old human settlement dating from the Stone Age. It is nearly 50 meters long and 5 to 9 meters wide. It is comprised of 3 sections. Archaeological excavations have identified fossils from the Ice Age and vestiges of the prehistoric culture that once settled here. It became famous all over the world. At a distance of 193 kilometers from Chișinău, we find 100 Mounds Reservation, Romanian Suta de Movile. The reservation has a length of 8 kilometers and a width of approximately 2 kilometers. On the border between Romania and the Republic of Moldova is the Costești Stânca accumulation lake. It occupies an area of 59 square kilometers. Ponds, meadows, and hatcheries are near the lake. Most of the birds found here are sedentary, having permanent living conditions in the reservation. The Rud Monastery is a monastery of nuns from the Republic of Moldova, located on the bank of the Nistru River, at a distance of 15 kilometers from the town of Otaci. The architecture of the Rud Church has a pronounced character of the Moldavian churches of the 16th century. The general dimensions of the church are not large. The length is 17.7 meters and the width is 12.3 meters. The height of the outside walls is 9 meters and the cross tower is 20 meters. In the medieval period, the fortress of Soroca was being part of a huge Moldovan defensive system, which comprised 4 fortresses on the Dnistru River, 2 on the Danube, and another 3 in the northern part of the country. Due to this stone belt of fortresses, the country borders were well protected. The fortress was built in the 16th century, having a circular shape with a 30.5-meter inner courtyard diameter, with 5 towers, 4 circular and 1 prismatic, with the entrance passage all located at equal distances. The walls of the enclosure are of 3.05 meters thick in all its elements and have a height of 21 meters. The Holy Trinity Church in Cuhurești de Sus is a Christian Orthodox cultural and architectural monument of national importance in the village of Cuhurești de Sus, Florești district. It was built in the first half of the 20th century, combining 2 architectural styles, Byzantine and Moldavian. The exterior decor of the church, with the construction of a white stone and red brick, gave a special color to the church, emphasizing the contrast with the surrounding vegetation. Princely Forest Scientific Reservation, Romanian Pădurea Domnească, is a fabulous reservation located at a distance of 176 kilometers from the capital, in the northern part of the Republic of Moldova, with a total area of 6,032 hectares. Placed near the Balatina village, it represents one of the oldest forests from the Prut Basin and from the entire territory of the Republic of Moldova. From a geographic point of view, the reserve is located in the floodplain of Prut, between the Prut and Kamenka rivers. Absolute height varies between 20 and 200 meters. Fetești Reservation is a protected area located in Edinets district. 225 kilometers away from the capital, it lies on an area of 555 hectares. The reservation is also called the Little Switzerland of Moldova, thanks to the small area that it occupies. The uniqueness of the reservation from the northern Moldova is represented by amazing forests, unforgettable landscape slopes, and extremely picturesque surroundings. At a distance of 137 kilometers from the capital, on a stony rock near the Dnistru River, there is the Żabka Monastery. It is a monument of popular and very sober ornamental style, founded in the 17th century. Behind the farthest gates of the monastery, there are 5 springs. The central one is called Saint Mary, and its water is considered to be healing. At 215 kilometers from the capital, we find Giurgiulești International Port. It is situated at kilometer 133 of the Danube River in the south of Moldova, being bordered by Romania and Ukraine. The port operates an oil terminal as well as a passenger terminal, a cargo and an industrial area. The Giurgiulești International Port is capable of receiving both river and sea vessels. The historical architectural complex Manuk Bey is located in the town of Hâncești, in the central western part of the Republic of Moldova. It includes several edifices, such as the Palace of Manuk, Bailiff's House, Building of the Countess, Hunting Lodge, and the Watchtower. An alley lies from the main entrance to the palace. The palace is designed in the spirit of French classicism, with wide openings of windows and lodges. On the terrace, the interior walls have been decorated with frescoes. The natural reservation Lower Prut, Romanian Prutul de Jos, is a protected area located in the Lower Prut River, which includes Beleu Lake and a network of ponds that on the whole form a unique ecosystem. The vegetation is represented by reed beds, willows, and a rich carpet of aquatic plants, flooding meadows such as rush lily of the valley, water lily on most of the territory of the reservation. In total, there are 193 plant species. There are also rare species of mammals on this territory: otter, stoat, and European mink. Flocks of pelicans can be seen in this area at the end of May. 266 kilometers away from the capital lies Năslavcea village. Located on scenic hills, it creates the impression of a true mountain village. On the left bank of the Chișinău River, a kilometer from its mouth, there is the ravine called Carpov Yar, a paleontological monument. Curch Monastery is a monastery of monks, one of the most important monuments of the local architecture. Built in the 18th, 19th centuries in the Neo-Roman style, the monastery is located in Codrii Orheiului, the woods of Orhei. The architectural complex is composed of 5 churches. The capital of Moldova, Chisinau. Has several areas suitable for taking pictures. It offers post-Soviet ambience with abandoned industrial areas, 9-story grey buildings and towers of the thermoelectric center, built in the 50s of the last century. Orheiul Vechi is located on the valley of the Reuth River. The complex comprises several tens of hectares of the medieval town of Orhei. There are 2 large promontory points, joined by 3 smaller promontories. Here are the ruins of fortifications, dwellings, baths, places of worship, including cave monasteries, created in the 13th, 14th centuries.